Hey everybody, welcome back to Yee's Oath and Ferghana. Okay, desalination process is complete. Until the next boss fight, where I will undoubtedly get incredibly salty yet again. Because fuck the bosses in this game. Please don't tell me there's another boss fight. Please, I beg you, just spare my life. Pathetic worm. To think that slime like you orchestrated such inhuman atrocities against my people. But no matter, it's almost time for the final curtain. You're going to die like the disgusting pig you are. You just stay right where you are and watch the story unfold. It'll all be over soon.
Stop this, Chester. Please, you have to stop this.
I know what I have to do, Elna. Our parents were murdered. Our home was burned to the ground. You may not remember any of it, but I'll never forget.
I do remember. I remember our father's voice piercing through the flames, telling everyone to run while he stayed and fought. I remember the smile on our mother's face as she died knowing we were safe.
Elna, you...
I remember everything now. It's all just as you said it was. Those years before we came to Redmont. The events of that horrible day. Everything.
I wish you wouldn't have. You'd have been better off forgetting it all. But there's no need to worry. I don't intend to involve you in this. This is my struggle, not yours. I would never stain another's hand with blood, least of all yours.
Chester, I'm so sorry. You hurt so much all this time, but you kept it all bottled inside to spare my feelings. I never knew. I just never knew. But Chester, this is all for nothing. I don't think it's ever been possible to appease the souls of our people.
What?
They're not here anymore. After all the horrible things they've been through, I think what they really want is to just rest in peace. I know our father would want us to be happy, together. He wouldn't want us to take revenge. Not like this. Not at all, even. I've never believed that vengeance would make him happy. And that's all I want, Chester. I want him to be happy. And our mother. And you and I, too. I want us all to be happy. You may be stern, self-depreciating, and stubborn as anything, but you're the most dependable, kind, and thoughtful brother I could ever ask for. You were there for me when our father couldn't be. I love you, Chester. So, please, don't do this. Don't force this on yourself.
He's gonna get stabbed in the back. Or Satan's gonna come up. What was that? No. What the hell have you done? I don't know. I never knew that much about the power of the statues to begin with. The construction of the clock tower, the massacre on Genos Island. I was just doing what I was told. Told? Told by whom? That would be me. Bishop Nicholas? Count Maguire and Sir Stoddard. You've both done splendidly. Everything is proceeding according to plan. That chime you heard? It signals that the power of the statues have been conferred to the one true God. What? Bishop, what are you talking about? I thought you were helping me exact my revenge. Well, of course. Since we were in collusion, I explained to you the secret of the clock tower, and you placed the statues in the appropriate spots, just as I instructed. Now their power has been drained, and infused into the spirit vein that runs beneath this land. The four streams shall meet deep below the rocks of Genos Island, where they're to reunite as one and awaken Galbalman. The dark mist that's flooded the castle is merely a byproduct of this divine flow of energy. Still, I'd say you achieved your original intention quite admirably, wouldn't you agree? Wait, was it Galban and Satan destroyed a long time ago? Ha! I find it highly amusing that a descendant of Genos should be so naive about the nature of Galbalnan. Destroyed? Preposterous. An ancient being like that? He was simply drained of his power, cut to pieces, and forced into a wretched sleep. But that all ends now. This world will once again be under the watchful eye of a great and mighty god.
Bishop, you're a man of the cloth. How can you say such blasphemous things?
Oh, let me guess. He's probably the mummy man.
Oh, I cast off those outmoded beliefs long ago. I, Nicholas Garland,
Why is it always an asshole named Garland?
seek a true god with power, not some mythical deity invented to scare children. I must say, Chester, my plan would never have succeeded so spectacularly were it not for your petty vengeance. I extend to you my deepest gratitude. You bastard! Damn it, he's shielded. I guess I'm going to have to use this sword. Ah, I know that blade. Prepare to die, you filthy heretic!
Oh no!
Chester!
Ha 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 ha, you got pwned.
You don't have the power to properly wield that sword, you fool.
Okay, so Mummy Man serves the bishop?
So, now it's your turn to try in vain, is it? Very well, Adol Kirsten. Perhaps you can offer me a worthy challenge. Let's find out, shall we?
Oh, come on now! I just fought Chester the child molester. Another boss? Maybe not. Maybe... fuck yeah. Good night, turn bad night, good night to you. Oh. Okay, I have 1 HP left, so that's a must-lose fight.
That's it. And here I thought you were to be the next Genos.
Chester got pwned, Chester got pwned.
You're coming with me, Chester. There's still one duty you must fulfill. Your people sealed God away, and the children must suffer for the sins of their fathers.
Wait, please. If you need a descendant of Genos, then take me, not my brother.
You are fucking dumb.
Oh, how touching. Such love between brother and sister. Very well. Bring her, Dulon.
Adol, thank you for everything.
How many times do I have to save you?
When you came to rescue me, I was so happy, so moved. Please, make sure Chester pulls through.
No! I'm gonna throw him off the clock tower and take his holy sword.
Well then, gentlemen, I bid you adieu. I hope you're looking forward to God's revival as much as I am. You guys is dumb. Dumb as hell. Quick, smother him with a pillow. So, Bishop Nicholas was the puppet master behind this whole ordeal.
I just can't believe it's true. He was always such a devoted proponent of God's teachings.
But the facts are the facts, and this is no time to wallow in disillusionment. Not only has Elna been taken, but that earthquake's brought us new monsters, the likes of which we've never seen. Galbanan's resurrection is indeed nigh. The warning signs are all here. Redmond cannot survive much more of this.
Dear Lord, hear my prayer.
Let's not bother God just yet. Man's time is far from over. Oh. Berhard, what in the world are you doing here? It's been a long time, Mayor. I spoke with McGuire at the inn. He filled me in on the situation, more or less. Thought I might lend my strength to the town's defenses. That would be most appreciated. With you here, we'll be able to stand our ground for as long as it takes. Is there anything you need for the job? Just for every able-bodied man to join the fray. And Father Pierre, I'd like you to gather the women and children and make sure they're safe in the church.
Understood. I'll get right on it.
Now then, Adol, if you're set off for Chinos Island, there's a dock north of town entrance along the road to the castle. Wait, are you... You and Dogi came here on a small boat, correct? The island's not far offshore. You can see it from the dock and should be able to reach it easily. No, wait just 1 second. Elna may have been kidnapped, but you can't seriously be thinking of asking Adol to... Mayor, this young man has been guided down the path of Genos himself. Ultimately, it's his choice whether or not to go, but you know as well as I do which option he'll take. We mustn't hold him back. All we can do is give him our support. Time is precious. I'll start bolstering the town's defenses. Oh, and Adol, Chester's in the room next door. He awoke shortly after I arrived here. I believe he has something he'd like to say to you. Before you go, you may wish to pay him a visit. Remember, you're facing evil here. Can't say if it's a devil or a dark god, but Galbalan is not a normal foe. Given the gravity of the situation, I could never ask you to do this. You could still back out if you wish, but I'm hoping you'll go of your own volition. Elda's practically my own flesh and blood daughter. I don't mean to pressure you at all, but if you can, please save her.
Hey, fucker.
I must confess, I've made a terrible mistake. I involved innocent people in my quest for vengeance. I played right into the bishop's schemes. And as a result, I helped bring about the resurrection of Galbalan. I'm not worthy to carry the sword. Please take it.
Yay! Holy sword. Fuck you. Now stab him with it.
It's been handed down through generations upon generations of Genos' descendants. With it, you should be able to face the bishop on even footing. Now, please save my sister. Save Elna.
Chester lapsed into a deep sleep. Oh, I can't double jump and fucking stab him. Fuck.
The final blade.
Anybody here? Old man. Oh yeah, let's not bother God just yet. Fucking music. Alright. I always figured Count McGuire would be a really scary person. I thought he'd have a mean old face with lots of scars or burns or something, but he looks totally normal. He's done so many cruel things to us, I just never expected him to look human, you know? But when I look into his eyes, I almost feel sorry for him. Let's see now. What have I got in way of comfort food recipes? Why are you comforting it? Trying to comfort the fucker. If you're looking for the Count and Countess, they're in one of the rooms on the second floor. The Count mustn't be allowed to get away with the things he's done. The Countess, on the other hand, has always been pleasant and courteous. I don't blame her in the slightest. She's taken half the burden upon herself, however. A noble gesture, certainly, but it is sad to see.
I've never seen Father so depressed before. I suppose it's because monsters have invaded our home. That's enough to get anyone down. But there's one bright side to all this. It forces Mother, Father, Sister, and I to stay together as a family.
Yeah, until the town lynches his ass.
I made arrangements to stay here at the inn for a while. My lord and my lady and the young masters will stay here as well. Perhaps now they can finally catch their breath. When I was in the castle, I simply never knew it. But the people of Redmont are truly a kind and generous sort. I feel blessed to live in this country. I'm going back to the castle. I simply will not sleep in these filthy accommodations. I actually saw 3 mice over there just a short while ago. 3 of them! I cannot put up with such vermin, and why should I have to?
Can you lynch that one as well? It seems like Kristoff is just too goddamn young to know.
Master Aldo, you have our deepest gratitude for what you've done. Through your actions, my husband has been given an opportunity to atone for his sins, and I assure you he will. As will I. I swear we will never forget our debt to you.
Oh, this is simply dreadful. We've lost everything. The soldiers, the castle. There's nothing left. Nothing at all.
So, hey buddy, can you, like, upgrade the super legendary sword of legendariness?
The men have all banded together to defend the town, and we're charged with equipping them for the task, of course, but demand has been outweighing supply. For the last few days, Adonis has been spending all his time digging through his old metalsmithing literature. I can't imagine what he's looking for.
Supposedly, there's a way of working on Ravel without damaging it or diluting its energy. Perfect quality smithing. If only I knew the secret, I'm confident I could pull it off and make you the shield of your dreams. Thing is, there are 2 big obstacles standing in my way. First, I need more Ravel ore than the miners bring back in a month, and that's a month when the quarry's open. Plus, like I said, when you pound Ravel, you damage it. It's a soft mineral by nature, so there ain't no way around it. I learned the craft from my grandfather, though, and he learned it from the masters on Genos Island. And from all the stories he used to tell, I bet the miracle workers over there knew how to do it.
So I'm guessing I need an assload of Ravel ore and to find like some kind of book or something. You need 700 Ravel ore and 15,000 gold to give it +2 strength. Holy fucking balls. Did my armor change? It's like my armor keeps fucking changing. Sometimes like all golden.
What's a Galbalden? All the grown-ups keep talking about it, and if it's food, it sounds pretty gross. Maybe it's some kind of monster. It has the right sort of name for it, all googly and evil-sounding. If it is a monster, you're gonna beat it, right, mister?
It almost feels like we've been herded here, rounded up like animals marked for slaughter. If push comes to shove, though, I will fight back. I'm fully prepared to take up arms in battle for home and family. I'm no warrior, but it's the only real choice I have. The alternative is to lie down and accept my fate, and I will not. I keep thinking of all the times I went to ask Chester for sword training. How strangely ironic that would have been.
Yeah, why aren't you out there?
Father Pierre seems so much stronger now than before. He's really grown into this position. I'm still nervous, of course, but I know Mr. Gardner and the miners will do their best to keep us all safe. As long as we trust him to fight for us out there, and Father Pierre to fight for us in here, I'm sure we'll be okay.
no matter how many times the monsters outside are cut down, they just keep getting right back up. Rumor has it, though, there's an item in Felghana which can purify the undead, allowing them to rest in peace. If only the rumors were true, and that item were in my hands this very moment. I can't tell you how happy I'd be. I haven't seen Sister Nell since this morning, though her absence is quite understandable. I can only imagine her shock at the bishop's actions. She always had so much respect for him. I must persevere. Even if she's not here in body, I'll keep her spirit alive amongst the townsfolk until she returns. Adolf, thanks so much for rescuing me from that dungeon. Unfortunately, I got separated from Elna during our escape. If I'd just been paying a little more attention, she'd be standing here with us right now. I'm so sorry.
It's like some beautiful dream. I never once imagined that Bob would come back to be alive. If it is a dream, I hope I never wake up. You told me you're the one who broke him out of the dungeon. Thank you, Adolf Kristen. Thank you so very much. In these troubled times when all the news is bad, a happy event like this isn't just rare. It's a miracle,
And the media will never report it. Because it's good.
I was going to use my pickaxe to help defend the town against Diablo, but Dewey stopped me. He said it disturbed him. I don't care what he thinks. If the monsters get anywhere near this church, I have no intention of holding back. Even if I'm destined to die here, I'm sure as hell not going down without a fight.
Hey, it's Mr. Adolf. You know what? There are lots and lots of monsters out there, but I'm not scared of them. Not one bit. Want to know why? It's because I got you and my daddy and all the other strong men in town looking out for me. The monsters don't stand a chance.
I like that old dude. I'm going to fucking skull fuck all of them with my pickaxe. Fuck you, monsters. Fuck you. Fucking old man. Just fucking walking out there with his fucking cane and a pickaxe. Come here, you fucking sons of bitches. I'm gonna kick your asses. I'll show you how I got my name fighting Diablo.
Well, Sister Nell's not over here. Is she like wandering around out in the wilderness? Just a got beat up, all black and blue and bumpy, and he's stronger than any of us. So how exactly are we supposed to fight something to wipe the floor with him? That was me. He got plot fucked by Sword Rain. Not that I'm saying I won't fight, but I'd rather fight than be eaten. I mean, I'd prefer to do the eating myself. But I don't plan on eating monsters, unless it turns out they're really delicious or something. I decided to stick around and help defend this place, since I'm quite enjoying the local brew and all. The townsfolk set up a whole command structure. The team I'm fighting with is led by a guy named Berhard. I swear that name sounds so familiar to me, I just can't figure out where I've heard it before. Whatever, it'll come to me, I'm sure. I better get ready for battle. I'm gonna try to regain some of my dignity out there. It's been a while since I've had any.
Hard to believe Galbanon is actually real. I heard about it from my grandmother when I was a kid. I always figured it was just a fairy tale. Geno's Island, too. I truly believed it was wiped out by disease. Never once I suspected any different.
Be it demon, a fallen angel, or joker, or anything else, this talk of ancient evil is pretty fucking disturbing.
Hard to believe all this was happening behind McGuire's back.
Doesn't matter, though. Redmond is our home, and we'll fight for it, no matter what the odds may be. We'll never just lie down and let our livelihoods be destroyed. That's not even an option. But man, that old dude in the church, he scares the fuck out of me. I can't believe Bob's actually alive. It's a miracle. All the survivors from the castle arrived just a short while ago. Imagine my surprise to see McGuire and his family among them. I figured people would be at his throat, but look at him. He's beating himself worse than we ever could. At any rate, it's good to see Bob again after all this time. But for now, I need to concentrate on the town's defense. I came to help defend the town at Fran's behest, but I swear she was actually trying to kill me. The townsfolk thought I was a monster like all the other soldiers. They had me totally surrounded. If that guy hadn't stopped them when he did, I'd have I'd have been in a world of hurt. That sword. Chester gave it to you, didn't he? Good, good. You look ready for the trials ahead. May fortune smile upon you in the battlefield, that all, Christian. Shit, that was like an entire video of exposition. So, what are the monsters like? Ow. I am actually curious if Dogi is... Is Dogi still up here? No, he's not up here. Yo, you're late. There you are. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm not hurt that bad. This is no time to be lying around in bed. Elna's been snatched away, right? Heard about it back in town. That all filled Dogi in on all the details. Yep, that's pretty much what I figured. And I guess you were planning on going to the island all by your lonesome, right? Man, you need to learn to speak up sometimes. Just who do you think you're dealing with here? First off, the waters are choppy today. Unless you're used to it like I am, you'll never even make it to the island. So, I'm going with you. That's that. Let's make sure you've got everything you need before we set off, though. I get the feeling what we're about to face won't go down easy with the usual weapons and armor. Ready to ship off to Genos Island? Yes? Alright, let's go save Elna. I have a wing talisman, I can just go whoop. Or is there some kind of evil gayness preventing me from warping back? But then again, the guy was talking about, oh hey, yeah, you know, the guys over there knew how to really work Ravel or... The beginning of the end. So, this is where Chester and Elna were born, huh? It's quiet. Too quiet. I don't like it one bit. Let's just get going before something horrible... For crying out loud, Battle. I'm sorry. I won't even be able to help you save Elna. Don't worry about me. You go save her, and I'll... Down I go. Dogi fell unconscious from his wounds. Because he's dumb, and he pushed himself too hard. Okay, then. So... Yeah, I can still teleport around, so... Unholy memory. But anyway, that's it for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Adios.